Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to use your own domain name for your website. Now when you first sign up you get what's called a subdomain. So let's say you create a username and it's Joe. Then your website would be joe.prohousehelp.com. And that's okay if you want to use that, that's fine, but for branding purposes and other things you probably eventually want to get your own domain name. So I'm going to show you how to set that up now. If you notice up in my address bar right now, this is a test site, so my address is test.prohousehelp.com. And let me just go over to my website. This is the back end I'm on right now, so I'm just going to go to visit site. I'm open that in a new tab and just take a look at that. So when I look at that, you can see again here it's test.prohousehelp.com. So I want to use my own domain name. To do that, first of all, you have to have a domain name. So one of the easiest ones to use or most popular is GoDaddy.com. If you don't have a domain name already, you can go to GoDaddy.com. Also, below this video, I'll put a link. Sometimes I find deals where you can get a discount on domain names and things like that. So take a look there. If you don't already have a domain, you might be able to get one a little bit cheaper. So you go ahead and register a domain name. You can search and all that and find one. And once it's registered, there's a setting that you need to change to point it to your website. And I'll show you where to find that. Now keep in mind, GoDaddy's website changes all the time and they rearrange things, so sometimes it's hard to find what you're looking for. But what you need is the domain management part of their site. Currently, to get there, if you go to All Products and then Domains, and then under Management it has Domain Management. I don't know why they're making it harder to find, but lately they have been. Okay, so this is where you have all your domain names. So I want to go to the domain name that I want to point to my website, and I'm just going to use this first one here called besthousehelp.com. I'm going to click that, and that takes me into the options. Now if you've used this website for something before, for instance if you had it pointing to a different website, then it's possible you might need to change a couple settings here. The first thing, if you know you haven't used it before, then there's only one thing you need to change. But let's say you have, you've used it before. Then the first thing you need to do is actually park your domain name at GoDaddy. So if you look under name servers, if you scroll down, if it's something like this generic looking thing that says domaincontrol.com, then it's probably parked there. But if you're not sure, or if it's not, you can click Set Name Servers. And again, you don't have to do this if this is a brand new site. So what you would want to do is click I want to park my domains. Now don't worry, if you see this is fine. Mine is parked here, but it still shows this. That's just how they do it. But I know it's parked. I know it's new, so I don't have to do this. But if you have used this before, click I want to park my domains and click OK. I'm not going to do that because it's already parked. Now after you do that, you're going to have to wait a little while for that to really take effect. I would recommend waiting half an hour or something to be on the safe side. But anyway, that's that. Now though, the thing that everybody needs to do to point their site here, whether it's a new domain or not, is under DNS Manager, click Launch. And there's only one setting you need to change here. It's this first thing that says A host. And to do that, just kind of put the mouse over this line here where it says points to, and click the little pencil icon so that you can edit this. Now you need to put something different in here. And I'll show you where to get that. Let's go back over. I'm going to go back over to my website. I'm in easy mode right now. To get there from easy mode, you click on domain name right here. And this takes you to the domain mapping page. And this will tell you the number that you need to put there. You can see here this number in bold is what I need to put here. So I'm going to select it, right click and choose copy. And I want to go back over there. and I want to just paste that in. For some reason it's not letting me right click to paste here, so I'm just gonna, you can do it from your keyboard. You can hit Control V to do that, or you can just type it in if you have to. Anyway, that's that. So you've put that in. After you're putting that in, you need to click Save Zone File and click OK. And it says it's been submitted. It says it usually takes 1 hour, but it might take up to 48 hours for it to take effect. Generally, within an hour or two, it usually will be working. But again, if you've used this domain name for something else before, there is a chance it might take a little longer to fully take effect. It's just the way things work with domain names. So that's all we have to do at GoDaddy. We're done here. So I'm just gonna, you can log out of that. Now I'm gonna go back over to my site, and there's one thing we have to do here on this page. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you how to. Let me show you how to get here if you're not in easy mode. I'm gonna exit easy mode. So now that I'm not in easy mode, what I do is scroll down till you see Tools, and under Tools you see Domain Mapping. So you click on that, and now we're back at this same page. Okay, so here's what we do. We need to put in. You need to put in your domain name here. So for my site, that is besthousehelp.com. So you put that in and click Add, and that's it. It took the change, so that's all we really have to do here. So we're done. Except now all we have to do is wait. Sometimes it can take a little while for the change at GoDaddy to take effect. The change on your website end is usually instant. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm just going to click on my domain name here, and it's going to open the site. Now, okay, I'm back at my site again. This is the test site that I had set up. But notice the address bar at the top here. It says besthousehelp.com. So it's already redirecting. So it's on my own domain name now. Everything is mapped over to that. And if you notice, even all the pages are on my site now. Like if I go to the FAQ page, the address still at the top is besthousehelp.com/FAQ. That's my domain name, and everything is redirected or mapped automatically. So that's how to use your own domain name.